Any sight of the goal man shoot. Perform this excellent finish, I do it like Kane or Lukaku. Or like Beckham.
Pass the girls that tiki-taka, that's why they call us MSA. I'm on the block like winner, back road liquor, fully paid on my inner. I fly past in my head, top 10 of the motors, I wash like Sammy Khedira.
And I can still kick balls like Drogba, young and I've made big wins like Gossa. Too far gone, can't catch me, Costa. I'm off, pace, Costa.
3 of the best, he's made them pay, and that completes a wonderful hat-trick.
So we're back again with another one this time. This is the real one now. Is Man City gonna do 4 in a row? Are they gonna do it?
Whew, that's you start, Jay, because I'm struggling to answer that because no one's ever done it.
If anyone can do it, Man City can do it.
If anyone can do it, man.
That's where we start.
But people probably said the same thing about United back
yeah,
then.
Yeah, people
United
say it, but
side.
Man City. Everyone says now
Remember there
Man
was
City
two
have taken
troubles
it
as
to
well.
a new level.
Wait, before we start this video, make sure you like,
Comment and subscribe. We would really appreciate it.
There was 2 free
Man
hits
City
back
have
then as well.
on a domestic level, especially, they've taken it to a new
Dominance.
level. Look at the points totals and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, do you see? Like, you see,
Pep's
there's still
averaging like 90
question marks
points,
over.
I don't think they will. I can't see that same.
Yeah, it's
motivation
crazy
being,
to see 4 in a row. It would be
me
crazy
personally, I can't see that same motivation within those players. When you just keep doing the same thing over and over again, to a point, it gets tired. The only reason why they were motivated last season is because they had never won Champions League. But now that they've got that Champions
That's what
League
I
in
was
the
gonna
bag,
say.
I just don't think that same fire and desire is going to be
you
Yeah,
there.
so do you think that works to their detriment then? The fact that they had such an impressive season. Like, let's say just
Exactly.
won the league only and like lost the FA Cup, lost the Champions League final. You think that would then be more motivation for them to go and do 4?
I think the detriment of last season is the fact that they were, however,
They got knocked out by
6-7.
Southampton.
Southampton say football.
The detriment last year of like them being 6, 7, 8, 9, however many points behind Arsenal it was, and yet still coming along and winning the league. I
Yeah.
feel like if they have that in their mind, sort of thing, oh yeah, it don't matter. Like, we're 6 points behind come Christmas. It's all right. And like getting back out of that sort of thing,
Yeah.
putting that run together. I think it just gets harder and harder. It must do, but you never know. If you if anyone's gonna do it, like I say, it's gonna be Man City.
I just think like with the way Arsenal strengthened, there's always a team that comes
From
around.
out, yeah,
They
There's
just
always
come
something
out of
you
nowhere
can't
with
predict.
There has to be a
something,
challenger. There
It's
is
too
always a
easy to
challenger.
predict.
There's
Every
always a
season,
challenger,
there's always a
exactly.
challenger.
Whether it's a close challenge or not. Like in recent Premier League times, there's always kind of been a close challenger. Isn't
Relatively
it?
close,
Yeah,
yeah,
relatively
yeah.
close. The last time it wasn't was probably when Liverpool won it, innit?
Probably,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
That was
Man City won
Man
the
City
season.
when
Yeah,
United was second.
yeah.
and,
That was the last one. That wasn't a title
big gap.
challenge.
Yeah, that was like 20
But since
points.
then,
Literally 19.
since then, there's always been a challenger. I guess Liverpool made most of it, and Arsenal now. But I think Arsenal's that next challenger, and I think Arsenal will basically do another Liverpool and basically win the title. Because I think the way football works is that you can kind of predict these things. Like for me, I just see
Sometimes.
Arsenal as being that team to just go on and win that title now. They've strengthened, they came close to it. But now that they've actually looked at what they needed in the squad and they've actually gone out and got it, I just believe that Arsenal will take the title off Man City this year. I'm not saying that it's going to 100% happen.
You
But
can just see it happening.
Yeah.
I just feel like the motivation is going to go from Manchester City.
The way I see it, I think this Man City squad that we see currently, as of today, is capable of losing a title. Like, I think they aren't at the levels at which we've seen City sides in the past, in particular of losing Gundo and Mahrez. That's nearly like 15, 20 GA gone from your team.
That's what I'm saying.
That's a lot to
Each.
yeah,
Each,
possibly
yeah,
even
each.
all comps. That's quite crazy.
Wasn't
to lose out.
Mahrez City's top goal scorer
Champions
one
League
season?
For Champions League? Yeah,
Even before Haaland came, was he not the top goal scorer?
I think it might have been Sterling along with Mahrez.
No,
but
Sterling was a benchroom towards his
I know in
last
Champions League
thing.
he was their
still
top
bags
goal
goals.
scorer. But even getting through the knockout stage, how much crucial goals he gets through in the later stage of Champions
Yeah.
League, that's now needing to be replaced by someone who's going to step up to that mantle. So they are capable of losing it, but I'm still not 100% certain that someone is capable of seizing the opportunity and like closing that gap even that City have. Like they're still, even them not at their best, they are still better than the most of the rest. Do you know what I mean?
That's the thing.
That's the
innit?
one problem there, that like City don't have to be they don't have to be their top juggernaut selves to win a title.
Like they're so clear of everyone else in it.
that even when they step a level down, they're still above the rest.
That's
you
the
know?
thing, innit?
And is anyone at the point where they can seize the opportunity? I think there'll be sides that like will stay in it or they'll stay close to it, but will they be able to to thug it out when City get serious? That's the question. We saw last year when City turned serious, Arsenal couldn't box with them anymore. They couldn't go to the latter rounds no more.
But I think Arsenal's motivation now, like I was saying, has increased, and also they're looking at Man City. They're looking at the other side of England, like in up north. They're seeing Manchester City losing all these players, and they're definitely thinking this is a chance now to be taken. Now they've lost Gundogan, their club captain at the time, I believe.
Yeah,
was he not their club captain?
Yeah.
They lost Gundogan. Mahrez now gone. Like there's a bit of
flirting to leave.
Yeah, like do you get it? Like Guardiola, everyone talks about him, but he's still unproven. He still hasn't been tested in the Premier League. It's a physical league. All of that stuff.
I don't think
like
he'll struggle with the physicality.
Yeah, I think he'll be fine. But
yeah, no.
it's more so
but like,
he's
still like
not
playing
still
every
different.
game,
It's still
He's
different.
not a
You
needle.
get
It
it?
wasn't a position that they needed as per se.
That's
They
what I
didn't
mean.
lose anyone in that position.
Yeah, you get it. They didn't
But
lose
it
anyone.
was strengthening. But it's like again, is the value they spent on them going to strengthen them by the amount?
I don't
no,
think so.
probably not, because they didn't. Ake and Akanji have done well when they've played.
That's
for
what
City
I'm
this
saying.
season, so.
And they did win a treble at the end of
Yeah,
the day.
with
So
those
how
players.
much more could they have improved? The only reason I see Pep doing these things, letting these players go, like I said, is to try and keep the motivation there.
High, yeah.
But I still think, even though like a core of the squad is kind of going slowly, there's still a lot of those players that did win that treble. So I still think, even though he's trying to refreshen the squad and maybe change the motivation. So for example, having new players, they might be motivated now, whereas the older players probably won't be as much. But there's still too many of these older players. So
But
for me,
at
I
the
just
end of the
think
day, they're professionals and they're gonna be motivated. I know it's their job and I know it's easier said than done. But like it's like Sir Alex, isn't it? After every couple of years, you get rid of a couple of players and replace them. That's the thing I find weird is the fact that he's got rid of like Mahrez and Gundogan, and he hasn't replaced them. I know Kovacic come in.
Yeah.
He's
Apparently
I
injured
suppose
now.
he's a replacement for Gundogan, but as a winger, who are they looking at? Jeremy Doku and Elise would be a good signing,
Yeah.
but it's a strange one.
The winger
is
market
strange.
is a bit cooked though, so it's like, could they have found someone at Mara's level that's ready right now for a good price?
I think Elise is as
Probably
similar as it gets to Mahrez in
And
terms of the
exactly,
style.
In terms of style, it's
yeah.
like carbon
get it,
copy sort
yeah,
of.
But
thing.
now the
it's a
question will
carbon
be
copy.
how reliable is he going to be? Because at least he does pick up injuries here and there. He is gone for a little bit of spells, and when his team needs him, City have a lot of crunch moments in the season, whereas Palace won't have that. You can you can not be the Palace side, and then the points difference really going to be bad. You'll still be around 12th. City,
You can win 38
can't-
games, lose
they
38
need
games,
you
But I
to
think-
punch
12.
points.
Yeah, no, I just don't think City have that same motivation though, for me, innit? I just think Arsenal are just the second best team in the world, and they'll be ready to claim the spot as the best team in the world.
But
when
even
they
we're
win the
saying
Prem.
like the Prem is so unpredictable.
Yeah.
Like it's not nothing,
but
like it wouldn't surprise you like someone like Chelsea from having a fucking terrible season.
I know.
They've done that
I mean,
before.
look how
pick up
Arsenal
and
did
fucking-
last season
Chelsea
as well,
have done that
innit?
before
Like-
as well. 10th to 1st, they've
Yeah,
done that
so,
before.
like,
I know, innit? No one expected
Europe.
it as well.
Exactly. No,
Yeah,
Europe,
no
it's
Europe.
following similar patterns type of thing.
Yeah,
so,
innit?
I don't know. I
And
think
Poch, like it's like the way Premier League works. There's always a story like, Poch. People question his ability to win things, and he goes and wins the Premier League or some bullshit, man.
they clear
That
half
is
the
the
There's always
dressing
some. Why
room.
can't Arsenal have a storyline? Like we never have one. Like this is why this year has to be
You had a
story.
storyline last year, bottling the title.
Fuck off. This is what I mean. That's not a storyline though. Like we need a storyline, like something that
Yeah,
Arsenal
that could be
fans
the
will
Champions League
remember.
this season.
That's what I'm saying.
That could be it.
That's it. Arsenal need a storyline. Same way Chelsea have had these storylines. Same way United have Man City winning trebles. Why Arsenal need that
Liverpool with the
storyline?
Champions League.
Invincibles, you know?
Do you get it? Like the only team that doesn't have a storyline is probably Arsenal. And no, Arsenal have storylines from years ago. But I'm just talking about recent history. Like recent history. Of course, Arsenal has storylines. I mean, we're not Spurs, but I'm just saying that.
First club to win the double.
I'm only
22
22 years old. I want to see a new storyline. Like I'm growing up. I'm seeing Chelsea, Munich. Wow, underdogs and that.
Yeah, crazy.
Like, fam, that's not fair, man. I want to be that kid.
I want some good memories.
Like, I want to be that kid that was supporting Chelsea, but I couldn't. I was an Arsenal fan.
You've always put Chelsea.
No,
let's
I
not get twisted.
Don't do that, man. Why are you trying to lie, bro? You know, man's an Arsenal fan. But all I'm saying is, I believe Arsenal make that storyline for me this year.
Fair enough.
Coming so close to the title the season before, and then just doing that. And Man City.
What about players like Foden? Players who doesn't get as many minutes. Is it time for them to step up?
It is.
it time for them?
I think
Yeah,
he needs to have an
100%.
arc similar to Grealish last year. Grealish played a much more integral role to the City side this year, this season just passed.
Yeah.
And I think Foden needs to have the same, where it's like he has the talent level to be one of the first names on the team sheet.
Yeah.
At the level of talent he has is easily that. Bro's 23 now. It's time for him to show that, like, either stamp your mark on the City team, or maybe Pep isn't the one to get him to the level.
Do you think Pep's even a fan? I mean, Pep is a fan of. That's the thing, though. It's weird.
I think he knows there's a player there, but I don't think he does what Pep wants him to do all the time.
Yeah,
and
that's what it probably is.
Because Sane was a player that had bags of talent, but then he wasn't listening to Pep all the time. But then it's like,
but Pep started him a lot of games though, compared to Foden.
Because output wise, Sane was insane.
That's the thing.
But then output wise, you look at last season, Foden got about 18 Premier League goals and assists. That's like nearly
quite a bit, isn't it?
That's nearly one every other game.
Yeah,
1 in 2,
nearly. Yeah. So it's like he did get output. And that's with his injuries as well. Like he didn't play every game.
He was injured for a period of time. So like for me, I think
it's a bit confusing how Pep.
It is weird. I think Arsenal should try and put in a cheeky bid for him.
I get it. Yeah, Arteta, you're using Pep's philosophy. Nothing's yours. You're not organic. No, let's talk frank.
Well,
yeah,
maybe.
You keep talking about Arteta. Arteta's fake. Arteta doesn't exist. We're just watching Pep's number 2.
I'm alright with that.
Do Pep things. Bring in Zinchenko, and I'm watching Zinchenko do the same thing he was doing at City, and it's a great signing. Fuck off and fuck the DVD too.
Put him in the midfield, the 8. Where Havertz is.
Odegaard.
No way. Odegaard's the best 8 in the league.
Foden would be better.
You think? Do you honestly think?
De Bruyne ain't
so?
a 10.
Okay, after De Bruyne, Odegaard. Sorry, yeah, that's right.
I'm a
that's
Bruno
right.
fan, so you know.
Oh, Bruno.
No, be honest with yourself.
No,
you really think Bruno's better than
output wise,
Odegaard?
he's the most creative. He literally creates the most chances in the league.
Bro, fuck the
You saw the pass
shit,
the other
bro.
day, bro. Bruno
At the end of the day, Hazard's better than Salah.
I think it's a flip of a coin. Which one you prefer? Like, if you like the stylistic
LMD,
side, if you like stylistically wise, yeah,
chatting
Odegaard,
shit,
that's
bro.
cool.
Why
But
you
I like
chatting
output,
shit?
bro.
No,
Bruno
fuck
is
off,
crazy
bro.
every year,
Shut
pretty
up,
much.
man.
Most
So what about the output last season?
That's fine. That's one
Odegaard?
season from Bruno's
What do
been
you
in
mean one
since he entered the
season,
league,
bro?
Bruno's
Odegaard's only been in the
entered
league basically for 2 seasons, bro. Allow it,
It's not his
fam.
third season. It's not his full
No,
season.
no, it's not his full season.
Third. Bruno,
It's his
every
third.
single year Bruno's been.
No,
he's
but
put up numbers.
it's 2 full seasons. What do you mean every single year he's been putting, bro? Look on the eye. Look at whose ball retention. But look at all of these things, bro.
That's cool.
Stop
but
doing
Bruno
the stat.
puts up
Don't
crazy
be a stat
numbers,
guy. Don't be a
If
stat
we
guy.
didn't have Bruno on
You're
our
better
team,
than that,
we
though.
would
You're
be
better than that.
crazy shit if we didn't have
Hey,
Bruno.
RJ, you're better than that, bro. Stop looking
No,
at stats,
100%
bro.
Bruno.
Odegaard is the
I
much better
always
player.
take Bruno.
Odegaard's
I
much
test.
better than.
I test.
Eye test matters.
Nah, Bruno.
This guy was saying Bruno would be a problem not too long ago.
Yeah, remember you said that.
And then he changed his game up now. Bruno doesn't play the same how he first came to the club, and he still kept numbers up well.
Listen, I'm not disputing the fact that Bruno is a good player. Don't get twisted. He is a good player, but he's not to Odegaard's level. Their levels apart. It's that simple. Odegaard's much better than Bruno Fernandes. Odegaard can go in any team in world football right now. I don't think Bruno can do the same.
He would have got City.
Yes,
Well,
he
actually,
could.
maybe City now, but
Yes,
not
he
City
could.
last season.
Yes, he could go
So
City.
he's playing in front of Gundo and KDB.
I think he's in line with them. 100%.
Not in line with them.
Are you dumb?
No,
You look.
it's not those
Hey,
levels.
listen. Wait. Pep would have accommodated for Odegaard. He would have He would have dropped Gundo on for Odegaard. You think I'm lying?
How many
What's so
players have
funny?
Pep actually
He would.
accommodated
I don't
for?
know. I think it's like he would have got minutes. He would have got minutes.
He would have got,
got-
but he's not
he-
taking
no.
him out of the team.
Bro, I'm telling you, Odegaard. Listen, Odegaard on the right side. Rodri has the lone 6.
Pep's
De Bruyne on the
trusted
left
men.
side.
He's not taking out Pep's
Nah,
trusted
you
men
can't-
in Gundo and KDB.
You can't take the Bruyne off the right side.
You're not taking
That
out
ball
KDB.
into the
Yeah,
box.
the
You
ball-
can't take that ball
Bro,
away.
and how
Okay,
Odegaard
Odegaard would have adapted and played the left centre mid.
Yeah,
then.
it's not
Easy.
hard. It's like
not taking
left centre
Gundo's
mid and
role
right
either.
centre mid. There's not.
That's not
It's
crazy.
not crazy.
And
So he's taking out Gundo?
yeah,
No chance.
For
No
Odegaard.
chance. Gundo is
Odegaard.
Yeah, no, come on.
pivotal
If he
to what
needs
Man
something
City has
clutch,
done.
yeah, Odegaard ain't doing
Look how
anything.
many times Gundo's come in the clutch for them.
Odegaard's clutch for Arsenal.
Odegaard
bro.
is not clutch for
Odegaard
Arsenal.
steps up when the rest of the
More than
team's
Gundo.
down.
Hey, them 3 games you lost, yeah, where was he? Honestly, you could tell me he didn't play. He was injured, and I
No,
would
no,
believe
no.
you right now. And I watched all them
That's
games.
not
I
Odegaard,
enjoyed
bro.
all them
Fuck
games.
that. Don't do that.
He's
Don't-
not the special.
Because Odegaard was
I can
the
hear
only
it for the Fernandes,
So
and I can
when-
hear that for
when-
Okay,
Gundo
cool.
and KDB.
Anyways, don't stop that Man City talk. At the end of the day, Odegaard's better than Bruno
I
Fernandes.
hear it from
Okay,
the-
That's
okay,
it.
I can hear that. For there's an argument there, but not
There's
with
no
the other
argument,
two.
there's
Not
no
with the other two.
argument.
There's not an argument. with
I
the
think
other two.
Odegaard edges it, but
Yeah, that's fair.
It's
That's
not
fair. I can-
edges.
I
He's
can
much
understand the
better
opinion.
than him.
Nah.
Odegaard's
I
world
think
class. I think Odegaard's the world class.
he's
player at
getting
Arsenal.
he's getting there.
getting there,
No,
yeah.
I think
But
he
don't-
already
I
is.
He's on the
two-
brink of it.
2
I
years,
agree
I don't
with
think
you.
is enough.
I think he already
He's
is.
on the brink.
2 years,
can
I don't
agree
think
with
is
that.
enough.
I
But
think he's already world class. I don't even think Saka's world class. I think Odegaard is. I think Odegaard is the core of Arsenal. He's Arsenal.
Yeah,
He's
I
like-
agree with you.
So when
Without
he-
Odegaard, there's
him and
nothing.
Saliba are the
He has
closest to
too
being
many. He
world
has
class
too
in your
many to go. He goes missing too many times. That's why I can't rate him.
No, he doesn't.
Back in the no, he started stepping up last year in bigger games. But I'm sorry, especially the first season, he went missing. Last season, he still went missing in big games. So he's not world class yet. No way.
So you're telling me Odegaard went missing in big games?
Talk
Are
about
you-
Yeah.
the City games.
No. So against Liverpool, assist.
City.
Oh, a little
City
what
is
was
the
it? What was
biggest
it? A little
game,
pass
I
to the
think.
right
Huh?
and someone tapped it in. What was the assist?
Yeah. Are you dumb? That was a good free ball.
No, I'm asking. Oh, it's the one where Van Dijk was falling over himself, innit?
Martinelli.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
No,
Yeah.
that was Martinelli
No,
though.
cool.
He played Martinelli free though.
Yeah,
and then
and
what else?
Yeah, Van Dijk played
He
it through,
controlled.
really.
He controlled the North London derby at the Emirates.
No, he did play well that
100%.
game, yeah.
Home and away, he was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think he was the
superb,
best player on the
yeah.
pitch.
Exactly.
At our ground as
Newcastle
well.
away. Are you telling me these aren't big games now? So why are you not chatting shit now? Why are you
Well,
not
I
actually?
should've
Said
Why
you
are you
lot
not
step up
actually?
more.
Why are you
You
not
lot
actually
step
talking
up more.
rubbish, though?
If he stepped up
Why
in
are
the
you
big
not
games, you
talking
lot
rubbish,
won
though?
the league
Why
last
are you
year,
not
and you
talking
didn't.
rubbish?
that's
So-
harsh.
These are big
That's
games, though.
really
These
harsh.
are
If he
big
stepped
games.
up, you lot would have won the league.
No, because you could say the same about a lot of those Arsenal players. Odegaard was the only one that put his heart on his sleeve.
Disagree.
No, I'm telling you, Odegaard's better than Bruno. End of though.
Oh, I agree. I agree with that one. But he's not world class.
No, he is. But anyways,
I think he's the closest, along with Saliba, being world class in the Arsenal squad.
he's closer than Saliba.
No, they're the two closest to being.
Yeah,
world
oh,
class
yeah,
in the
yeah, yeah.
Arsenal
No,
squad.
I think they're the same in terms of
Yeah, the level of world
but I
class.
think they're both world class. I
What
think
more
Saliba's world
if
class.
Partey's the best DM in the league, according to yourself, what more does he have to do to be world class?
He is world class.
All right then. So
We have 3 world class.
you
players.
just said he's our only world class player.
I never said that.
He literally just
It
said
might
that.
have been. It might have been an accident. Then it might have definitely been an accident.
Anyway,
That's in forwards.
Come back to
Yeah,
Man
yeah,
City.
yeah, yeah,
Back to
yeah,
Man
yeah,
City.
yeah.
Back to Man City. Back to Man City. So let's wrap it up.
Yeah, go
Yeah,
on.
Yes or
might as well
no?
wrap it up now.
But yes or no? Do you think Man City will
Nah, I
win?
think
4 in a
Arsenal
row?
win the league.
Fair enough.
There's no
I
motivation.
don't think City will win, but I'm not settled on Arsenal either. I think it could just be any. It's whoever starts season alight. I think whoever will start season well.
But Arsenal did start the season
Yeah,
last
if you do
season.
that again,
though.
that will be you. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
If you
so
do that
you can't
again.
say that.
Like Liverpool, if they start alight as well, we said in the card they
Yeah,
could be
I know,
title
yeah.
challengers if they
No,
start.
it
season
don't
alight.
matter. It's the business end of the season that matters. People say about it's getting a good start, It's the
But
business
having a
end
good
that
start
matters.
puts you in a front
exactly.
row,
Puts
you in
innit?
a
And
good
then,
possession,
then it's
but-
a mental battle after that.
Yeah,
It's
it's a
a
mental
it's a
battle.
mental battle after that point. But
100.
the first points on the ball before Christmas is very, very crucial to where you're going to finish.
Yeah, I think
disagree.
it's mad crucial.
I don't think you need to start looking at the
When do you
table
ever-
until
when do you-
Christmas time.
Because
Apart
no,
from-
because
apart from Man City, what team can start slowly and win a title in the current way the Premier League set up? Apart from Man
Exactly.
City,
You don't know because Man
It's
City
true.
have
there's
won
no
the
one
past
else
3.
that can do that. No one else can go on the streaks
Yeah,
that Man
no,
City
no,
can
but-
go
Man
on.
City have won the past 3, so
No,
you,
but
you
no
don't
one
know. It's
else
an unknown.
no one else in the league can go on the streaks that Man City can go on to enable them to do that later in the season.
Innit?
But
They
you don't
go-
know that a team can. No one would expect Arsenal to do it the first half of the last season.
But you need to go. No, they didn't even go on more than a 5-win game streak. You know.
No,
That's,
he didn't,
that's
you
crazy
know.
to think of.
Do
But,
you get it?
but still, like picking up that amount of points.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you just need a strong start puts you in that place where you can afford to not.
Like,
have
even
that
when we
crazy
picked up,
history.
even
No, the strong start puts you in a good position. Don't get me wrong, but that's not what matters. Clearly, it's
Yeah,
the end of the
100%
season what
end is
matters.
what
Like, that's
matters,
where
yeah.
they
Yeah,
lost
yeah.
That's
the
why
league.
it's a mental battle after that. But they would never have even been in the sniff. If
yeah,
they
they
didn't
wouldn't have been
start
in the
they had.
conversation.
Yeah, so I'm not saying
would've
you
been a
don't
top
need
four
a good
battle without the
start,
start
but
they
more
had.
important is the business end.
Yeah, yeah, that
100%.
shows where
Yeah,
you're
but of course,
where you're
we're
finally
not
finishing it,
disagreeing, bro.
But
Yeah,
they
we're
say
saying
like,
that.
you
Calm
said
down,
good
calm
start was the
down.
most important thing when it's
A good
not.
start puts.
I think it definitely
Yeah,
is.
I would agree.
No,
Probably
I
is
think
the sort of
so.
thing. After that, it is purely mental. Just
Yeah.
ensure you get through the next one.
Because at the end of the day, no one even
You're not in
no
the
one had
conversation if you
Arsenal
don't have
in
a
the
good start.
conversation as winning
Exactly,
the
they
league.
were
Even
they
even
were
when
top
Arsenal
four.
had
That's
a
what I'm
good
saying.
start.
Even up to Christmas, people still had Man City as the favourite. So clearly, it don't
but
matter.
that's
Exactly,
because Man City
but-
can go on those
yeah, that's
streaks.
because everyone
They
knows
can
Man
And
City
you
are
afford
don't,
capable
you
of
don't
it.
start
early.
looking at the table until Christmas time. That is the time.
know, man.
Halfway through the season, that's when
City
you're like,
can
oh
afford to
shit.
not
I mean,
pick up
everyone
points early.
after-
No one else can.
That's when people started to
Wait,
shift
wait,
from
wait.
Arsenal are going to bottle it to shit. Arsenal might actually
No,
do
Liverpool
something
as well.
here.
When they got their first title, they remember until Christmas they were undefeated. It was Watford that got them their first loss.
That
innit?
was
Yeah.
late in the season. That was they got their
Exactly,
loss
that was
as well.
late when they got their first loss. Look at the streak they went on at the start.
But still,
that put
business
them
end
so
of the
far
season,
ahead that
they
like,
still done what they needed to
but-
get over the line.
yeah, 100%. But it's the start you have that puts you in those places. But both seasons when they got close, it was like they had crazy starts
Yeah,
to the
innit?
season. It was until they just had City just had the craziest streak in
That's
it that
it.
took them over
Only
the
City
line.
In the
done.
business end of the season.
In the business, yeah, 100%.
So the
They're the
business
ones.
end of the season wins you the league. But anyway, so you said you don't think Man City will do.
Yeah,
4 in a
will
row.
be whoever has the most lightning start.
Yeah, 100%.
I'll say lightning kind of stuff. But yeah, I think Man City will 4-0. And I don't actually. I really.
I think
don't.
Arsenal are too motivated. So yeah, that's why I just think Arsenal have to do it this year, and they will give me the storyline that I'm looking for.
All right, hopefully Man City do it just so Arsenal don't. But
Look at you, can't even believe in your own team. You're done out there, bro.
Man said depending on
I'm playing on
rivals.
Arsenal's
I'm
downfall.
realistic.
No, fair enough.
Hey, cut the cameras, man.
I give them the points this year. In a bit.